With your slides.
Good afternoon. My name is Alexandre Braconnier. I'm the CIO of Industrya. I will explain who we are, what we do, and what differentiates us. Industrya is a VC fund based in Belgium, created by John Cockerill with other public shareholders. So who is John Cockerill? John Cockerill is an industrial engineering group created more than 200 years ago, so before the creation of Belgium. Historically focusing on steel and production of, as you see here, trains and locomotives. Today, they are diversified in much more modern business units, including defense environment, which is the design, erection, and maintenance of water treatment plants, for example. Industry is a production of manufacturing lines in industry. Services is maintenance services, including maintenance of offshore wind farms, for example. Energy is a booming business line, including the hydrogen business line. And you must know that, interestingly, John Cockerill is a leader worldwide in the manufacturing of hydrogen high-capacity electrolyzers. So 5 megawatt electrolyzers, John Cockerill has a 20% market share. So the idea of creating Industrya was for them to have an innovation fund, but that is created independently from the group. So we are not a part of the group, we are aside from the group, and we invest like a typical VC fund, but with an idea to scout the market and look for innovation that could be useful for our shareholders. We can rely on the network of John Cockerill, and that's a key differentiating factor, because as you will see, we are a small team of 4 people, but for any technical question, we can rely on the expertise of one of the 5,000 employees of John Cockerill around the world. The other shareholders here, SFP IM is the Belgian Sovereign Wealth Fund, and then 3 regional funds. That means we also have access to any infrastructure in Belgium, real estate, ports, where our startups can make a proof of concept, for example. And this is a way to add value for us. We have been created a bit less than 3 years ago. Our geographical focus is Benelux, France, and Germany. We focus on seed and Series A in 3 sectors. The first sector is energy transition. Here, for example, of course, everything around hydrogen, and especially the components of hydrogen electrolyzers, but also the hydrogen supply chain, storage and batteries, renewable energy, and autonomous production systems. Industry 4.0, so the future of the industry and the digitalization of industry. You will see that we have an interesting startup that is focused on robotics and materials and coatings, but with a focus on our DNA, which is heavy industry. Now I will go through our 8 investments. We have made 8 investments in a bit more than 2 years. The first one is in France, Supervision. It's inspecting of wind farm blades with drones. The second one is Voxence. It's a revolution in the miniaturization of gas sensors, which decrease greatly the price of gas sensors. So it opens the door for many new applications. Delta Ray is also a revolution on non-destructive quality inspection, and they are able to inspect on the production line all the pieces at the speed of the production line with X-ray. That means they can see inside. Previously, you had to take sampling, and when you do sampling, you don't inspect everything. Or you put a camera on the production line, but that you don't see the inside. So they revolutionized that. The first one is Ozio in France. It's a system of tracking the contents of your manufacturing floor. The other one is Aloxy. Aloxy has a valve monitoring or valve positioning sensors for the oil and gas industry. Cuvaro, a very original one, it's the TripAdvisor of robotics. So two Flemish entrepreneurs, and they have built larger reference of robots on internet. Enosis, methanation, so production of methane with a very original process, and Get Your Way, smart glasses. We are a small team, scouting for startups and co-investors. Thank you for your attention.